going to be making some fireworks reflecting on the water. In order to do that, I'm going to start with a line across the bottom of my paper. It's going to be where the water is. Above it are going to be fireworks. So to make my first firework, I'm going to start right here. I'm going to make a line that comes up, and I'm going to radiate from the center of this hole. I'm also going to make some lines in between that are kind of short, and I'm also going to make a couple lines that are long. This line will be a little bit longer. I want to create a circle. So around this circle, I'm going to be making some short lines. Okay. And in between those short lines, I'm going to make some long lines. No rhyme, no reason. And that's my first firework. Not all fireworks look like this though, do they? Sometimes they look like this. So I'm going to make a curved line, and again from the middle these lines are curving. Maybe some are coming straight up and they're kind of falling down, right? Maybe I'll put another long line like that. Up here, I might want to make something in between here and here. So maybe it comes a little bit smaller, got their curved lines. And just like this one, maybe we'll make more falling little dash lines. Looks fun? Okay, and because sometimes when they shoot up in the air, they make whoosh, whoosh, an explosion. Maybe I'll add one of those too. Okay, so that's coming from the water. Maybe I'll put a second one. Okay, so we have some explosions up here, or down there we have some explosions up here. I think I need some stars in my sky, so I'm gonna make some little white dots. I'm gonna start by coloring those in yellow. So over my white, I'm just gonna give a little bit of yellow. Okay, and over one of these fireworks, I'm gonna start with kind of a, this looks like an orangish red, but a light red would work. So I'm gonna start with a light color. So if you were gonna start with blue, you would find a lighter blue instead of a darker blue. If all you have is dark blue, that works too. But notice I'm just kind of sloppily going over the white because it does not have to be perfect. Up here, I'm going to pick, let's see, a light blue. White lines, and I'm actually going to add a few that are not on the white too. And over here, let's see what color, maybe a green. I'm using my light green, tracing over all of those white lines. So now is the fun part. I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to start in the middle, and I'm going to pull down as hard as I can, pulling outward. So I'm starting in the middle and I'm shooting out, just like a real firework. And this is giving this really cool explosion. Look. If you don't have oil pastel, chalk could work for this really well. However, if you're using crayon, this could work, but you just won't be able to make the smudging aspect. But you could still make some really cool fireworks with crayon. Again, I'm starting in the middle, I'm exploding out. Now these fireworks look cool, and this could be all that you do. If you like this, you could stop there. But I want mine to have dimensions, so I'm gonna look for a darker color. I'm gonna add few darker greens to all that light green. Over here, I'm going to add a little bit of a darker blue here and there. Again, not perfectly. And in this red, I'm going to, this looks like a little bit darker of a red. Add just here and there some dark red. You could leave it like that, or in a few spots, you could add a little bit of smudging. You don't have to smudge every single one. Okay, that looks pretty cool to me. What do you think? Now these explosions where the fireworks were taking place, I might want to make some scribbly lines right there. And by smudging it, that's going to create a smoke look. So now it looks like fireworks took off right from there. In the water, this is really neat, and it's also really fun to do. We are going to make a zigzag line. It is not a perfect zigzag. Put a zigzag over here, and a zigzag right here. Okay, maybe a couple sporadic lines. And we are going to use this color to reflect in the water. So that firework was green, so I'm going to add a little bit of light green and a little bit of dark green. Over here is a red firework, so add a little bit of red, a little bit of this orange color, kind of being a little bit sloppy, kind of getting in the black a little bit too. It's going to make it look like real water. Just a little bit of blue. Mixing it up. Now we have some fireworks that are going across the water.